Welcome to Karma's Harvest. They say the truth has a way of coming to light, no matter how deep you bury it under a layer of lies. Today, we explore a story where vanity met its match in a court of law case where a single haircut became the catalyst for a life-altering lesson in integrity. In the heart of a bustling city, Marcus operated a boutique salon known for its precision and artistry. Marcus wasn't just a stylist. He was a craftsman who took pride in every snip of his shears. His reputation was his lifeblood, built over a decade of early mornings and exhausted evenings. Then came Elena. Elena was an aspiring model, someone who viewed the world as a stage and herself as the perpetual lead. She walked into Marcus's salon one Tuesday afternoon requesting a bold, high-fashion transformation. She wanted a sharp, avant-garde bob that she claimed would seal the deal for an upcoming campaign with a major athletic brand. Marcus worked with his usual focus, consulting with her at every step. When the cape was removed, Elena looked in the mirror, smiled, and thanked him profusely. She paid her bill, left a modest tip, and walked out. But 3 days later, the atmosphere changed. Marcus received a formal legal notice. Elena was suing him for $50,000. Her claim that Marcus had botched the haircut so severely that she was immediately rejected by the brand she was supposed to represent. She alleged that the shameful state of her hair had cost her a career-defining contract and caused her irreparable emotional distress. The news hit the local community fast. Social media, as it often does, took sides before knowing the facts. Elena posted tearful videos online, wearing a hat, claiming her dreams were slaughtered by a pair of careless scissors. Marcus's business began to wither. Longtime clients canceled appointments, and the silence in his salon was deafening. However, Marcus knew something Elena didn't realize he knew. Marcus was a man of records. When the day of the hearing arrived, Elena walked into the courtroom with a look of practiced tragedy. She spoke eloquently about her lost opportunity of a lifetime. She presented a printed email, allegedly from the modeling agency, stating she was being passed over specifically because of her unprofessional and ragged hairstyle. The judge looked at Marcus. "Do you have a defense, Mr. Thorne?" Marcus's lawyer stood up quietly. "Your Honor, we would like to call the creative director of that very agency to the stand." Elena's face went pale. The creative director, a no-nonsense woman with 20 years in the industry, took the oath. When asked if Elena had been hired for the campaign, the director's answer was chillingly brief. "We have never met this woman. We have no record of her ever auditioning for us, let alone being offered a contract." She continued, "Furthermore, the email Elena presented as evidence uses a logo we haven't used in 3 years. It is a complete forgery." The courtroom fell into a heavy silence. The bad haircut wasn't the reason she lost the job never existed. She had attempted to use Marcus as a scapegoat to fund her lifestyle, and perhaps gain a bit of victim fame in the process. The judge dismissed Elena's claim immediately, but the harvest was just beginning. Marcus, having endured weeks of public shaming and loss of income, filed a countersuit for defamation and malicious prosecution. With the evidence of her forgery and the testimony from the agency, the verdict was swift. Elena was ordered to pay Marcus not just the damages for his lost business, but a significant punitive fine for her deception. Her reputation in the modeling world, the one she was so desperate to build, was incinerated overnight. No agency would touch a woman who forged contracts to sue small business owners. Marcus returned to his salon. It took time, but the chairs filled up again. People came back not just for the haircuts, but because they knew they were supporting a man of character. Elena, on the other hand, learned that while you can try to cut someone else down to lift yourself up, the blade of karma always swings back. At Karma's Harvest, we believe that you reap exactly what you sow. If you plant deception, do not be surprised when the truth withers your garden.